Hello and welcome to this gentle morning stretch routine for increased mobility and flexibility. Let's begin by kneeling and taking your hands behind your lower back, interlacing your fingers, then folding forward to rest your head down on your mat, reaching those hands up to your ceiling, opening up through your chest and shoulders, and then slowly rolling yourself back up. Then come back into 4-point kneeling. Sitting your hips back to your heels, I want you to ripple yourself forward like a wave, rippling your upper back, middle back to release your chest forward, coming into your swan stretch, and then sending your hips back to your heels. So we're just finding this articulation through the spine, working through any sticky spots that might be there. Think about sliding those shoulders down your back, and then hold your swan stretch. And take your eye line over one shoulder, back through center, over the other shoulder, and back through center. Now let's lift ourselves up into our downward facing dog, pedaling your heels to the floor to lengthen out through the backs of your legs. Hold it here to press those heels down, and then go ahead and drop your hips down, bringing yourself into a high plank position, shoulders over your palms. Just watch that you don't sink into your lower back as you lower into your high plank. And then keep sending your hips back up into your downward facing dog to lengthen out through the backs of your legs, finding a nice release into your hamstrings, sliding your shoulders away from your ears so you have a long neck. Come back into your downward facing dog and pedal your heels to the floor one more time. Start to walk your feet closer together. Now let's lift our right leg up to the sky, holding it here for a moment. Then go ahead and bend that knee, looking underneath that right shoulder. Go ahead and stretching that leg back up, and then bending that knee forward and sweeping that leg right underneath you so you can sit down into your pigeon pose to open up through your hips and release tight glutes. Breathe right into your glutes, send your breath there. And when you're ready, press yourself back up into your downward facing dog, pedaling those heels to the floor. Bring your feet back together, lift your left leg up to the sky. Hold it here as you look underneath that left shoulder and bend that left knee. And then go ahead and stretch that leg back up and sweep that knee forward and place it down in between your hands, coming back down into your pigeon pose. Go ahead and give it a little rock side to side if that feels good. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, and lift yourself back up into your downward facing dog, pedaling those heels to the floor again. Taking those feet a little bit wider, now I want you to ripple through the spine like a wave, just as we did before, but now moving through downward facing dog each time, so we're just making that articulation a little bit greater through the body. Try to make this as flowing and organic in your body as you can. Bringing it back to your downward facing dog, pedaling those heels out one last time, then dropping your knees down to the floor. With your hands under shoulders, knees under hips, reach your right hand up to the sky, opening up through your chest, and then thread the needle, reaching that hand underneath your left shoulder. Try and draw out of your right shoulder. Reaching the hand back up. You stretch again, and then place that hand back to the floor. This time, reach the left hand up to the sky. Go ahead and thread your needle, taking the hand underneath your right shoulder. Try and release that left shoulder. Press out of that right palm to take that left hand back up to the sky. And replace that hand back down. Moving through your angry cat and cow. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest, scoop the belly in and up and draw those shoulder blades apart. And then inhale to release and look forward to cow, lengthening those abdominals, sliding your shoulders down and back. Exhale to round through the spine and inhale to release and look forward to cow. Finish your last one and let's bring it into a seated position with your hands out to the side. We'll take our mermaid stretch up and over, opening up through the rib cage. And then press your palm out of the floor and take it up and over to the other side. Just keep your sit bones pressing into the floor as you do this. Bring it back through center, hands out to the side. We're going to take our forward fold, dropping your chin to your chest, bringing those hands to sweep forward in front of you, taking them out to the side, then lifting your chest and lifting your eye line upward, finding gentle upper back extension. And with your legs still crossed, let's come up to standing without using your hands. And there you are, up and ready to have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed that stretch along with the beautiful views behind me here in Corfu. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button so you never miss my weekly workouts every single Monday. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, guys.